and welcome to episode 5 of the Little House Knits podcast. Today is Monday, February 4th. My name is Michelle, also known as ScullyB on Ravelry. We do have a group on Ravelry, Little House Knits, all one word. Knits has 2 T's in it. It would be great if you wanted to join the group. Stop in, say hello, show us what you're working on, whatever you'd like to say. But be nice. Like I said, my name is Michelle. If this is your first time visiting, hello, welcome. Thank you for stopping by. If you have been coming regularly, thank you very much. It's very much appreciated. I am off a week. I'm sorry. I've been bad. I really didn't have anything to show last week, and I chickened out. I didn't want to waste you guys' time with just one FO. I mean, they're beautiful. I'll show them to you soon. But I really had to struggle to finish these socks that I'm going to show you. And my mojo has just been waning. I think it's the weather. But I feel better saying that because I watched the Knitting Samurai's recent podcast, and she said that the weather was kind of getting to her too. So now I don't feel so bad. But on the up note, while it was very cold today, I wish I was able to stop and take a picture of this because it was gorgeous. There's a lake not too far from my house, and I was driving home from the store, and I looked over quick, and I was like, oh my God, is that what I think it was? Biggest swan I think I've ever seen right on the lake, right near the edge. And I wanted to go back and take a picture just to show you guys, but I did have to get the kids off the bus, and they do get kind of cranky when no one's there to open the front door for them. So I hope you understand. But I don't know, maybe I will take a page from Mel of Single Handed Knits podcast and take you guys to the beach near my house, if you can really call it that. It's about 4 feet of sand. That's about it. But yeah, so I chickened out, and I didn't want to just bore you with one finished object last week. So my bad, I'm sorry. I did miss you guys though. I kind of miss talking to somebody about knitting. Oh, on that note, I got to go to an actual knit night. It was amazing. My boss asked me if I would work during the day instead of my usual night, so I had a Thursday night free, and a girl that I work with gets together with a few of her sister-in-laws, and they knit on Thursday nights, and it was just so nice to sit and talk to real live people about knitting. No offense to you guys, I love talking to you guys, it's great, but real people sitting right next to you, and you can see what they're working on, and you get more ideas for patterns, and let me try that, and let me see that, and can you fix my problem, and what would you do in this situation? It was awesome. So that, coupled with the fact that my boys keep asking me to be home at night more, is sort of pushing me in the I need to get a day job direction. So I don't know. We'll see how that goes. So yeah, I was very excited, and the whole time I was there, I was like, I've got to remember to tell you guys this. So I knit with real people for a change. It was amazing. Excuse me. So that was that. If I look a little spacey today, please forgive me. A couple of years ago, I fell on the ice in my driveway, gave my head a good whack, and I had vertigo for a good 2 months after that. And for some reason, this past Friday, it's resurged. I haven't hit my head on anything. I don't know what I did. But if I start to look spacey, it's probably because things are spinning. So that might just make things more interesting. We'll see. But to the knitting. So, excuse me. FOs. I have 2 FOs. Still not that great. But let me show you. I finished my beautiful stripy socks for me. They are awesome. They're awesome. I love them. They feel so good. I'm still not completely crazy about the afterthought heel, but just I think their prettiness makes up for it. Just looking at my feet when these are on and saying, oh, I made those socks and they're gorgeous, makes me so happy. So yes, Lollipop yarns in the Zing colorway. So super pretty. So super pretty. So that is finished object number 1. And I have gotten a good wear out of these already. I love them. I just love them. I see why people get addicted to hand knitted socks because they feel wonderful. Finished object number 2. It was February 28th. It was Thursday. And I realized, oh, my goal was to knit a pair of socks and a hat. 1 hat a month. And I haven't knit a hat yet. So what did I do? I knit a wee hat. A wee little hat. Just out of some scraps I had laying around. So this is a wee little baby hat. I think this was Loops and Threads. I had made a baby blanket a couple of years ago, and this was about all the blue I had left from it. So I made a cute little hat out of that, and this will go in the gift bag for whoever has a baby boy. Everybody I know lately is having girls, so we'll see. So those are my finished objects. I know, calm down. There's too many. But yeah, so that's my finished objects. Then I would like to show you my whips. But before I show you my whips, I was going to just, I think last episode I had mentioned how I have my knitting map that I had come up with last year, December. A few months ago. I was at work and I just took a little quarter sheet of paper and divided it into 12 little squares, well 6 squares, but I wrote all the months on it. I wrote what I want to knit. I put the I knew I wanted to do a pair of socks every month, so I just kind of assigned one of my sock yarns to it. But as I complete projects, this is all going to be backwards, so I'm not even going to try to zoom in or anything, but I put my projects on there and I check them off as they're done, and I just feel so accomplished when I look at January and February, and then I get to March and I'm like, not so much, but we'll see. So so far the 3 things I have written down for March, they're not happening. I don't know why. One thing I do know why. The next pair of socks I had planned were, I was calling them my clownfish socks. They were orange and white and black. And I just, between these stripy socks I just finished and the green and black ones that I did for Seamus in January, I can't knit something else with black in it right now. I just can't. So what I did was I realized that my niece's birthday is in March and she has very tiny feet. Then I found some leftover knit picks. I believe this is the Stroll hand painted in the Dolly colorway. So I'm just doing some toe up. I'm just going to do some tube socks for her because, you know, she's little and feet grow like crazy when you're little. So I have a toe so far. Fortunately, her birthday's not for another week and a half, and I think I can bust through some socks if I really crack down on myself. So that's that. I kind of went crazy with cast-ons for me the past week or so. So I have a pair of socks, and we rearranged some furniture. So my boxes with yarn are out where you can see them. And this has just been staring me in the face, and I needed to do something with it. This is just Loops and Thread acrylic yarn. But it reminds me of the strawberry shortcake doll that I had when I was little, and I love it so much. So I just cast on. I was thinking for maybe one of the people at work that's expecting, in addition to the little shirt dresses that I had done, I just do like a little stroller size blanket. I think this is just 72 stitches on a size 8. So, but I'm not really rushing with this. I just really just wanted to do something with the yarn. I feel like it needs to be a little bear or something. Can't you picture a little bear in that? It's so pretty. I love it. So that's that. And then the third thing. Please let me know what you think of this third thing. Because everyone I've shown it to has had a horrified look when they've seen it. So If you're like, oh dear Lord, that is horrific, that's fine. I don't think there's any way it can be pretty. So I've been describing this as a Muppet that's gone through a wood chipper. So if you love Muppets, I'm sorry for offending you by that title. But I took the crazy yarn that I had won in the Fat Squirrels Crazy Cal quite a few months back, which was Shulana. All this ribbony goodness, I don't know. So a few weeks ago I was walking through Walmart and I was going towards the toys and I happened past the yarn and I said, oh, those colors would match that crazy yarn that I have. So yeah, I'm just gonna hold it up and there's really nothing else to say with it. Yeah, check that craziness out. I'm thinking I'm just going to keep knitting it scarf-like, and then I'm going to maybe seam it together for the most insane cowl you've ever seen a person wear. So, yeah, that'll be... I'm just looking at it now. It's insane. So, yeah, that's what's going on there. If you would like this when it's done, or if you know anybody who would like it, please let me know, because I'm pretty sure nobody I know will go near it. They're horrified when they see it. So that's but you know what, for as crazy as it looks, I do kind of love it. There's that, you know, it's freaky but it's mine kind of vibe. So who knows, maybe I'll wear it one day just to freak people out. I was hoping I could knit it big enough so I could wear it like this way instead of this way. So it's more like a real cowl, like a hood. I don't know. It's the dizzy. It's getting to me. So anyway, that is pretty much what is on the needles. That's what's going on in the house. I don't really have anything else lined up because I have 3 whips right now. Yeah, 3 whips, which is kind of a lot because I've been trying to be monogamous and just do one thing at a time. But I went a little stir crazy, and this is what I'm doing right now. So feel free, like I said, I won't be offended if you have colorful comments on this beauty of mine. So I don't even know what to say. She's pretty. I'm hoping to finish it up soon so I can turn it in for one of my Harry Potter House Cup classes. I think it will be fitting. But anyway, that's about it for me. I'd love to hear what's going on in your knitting life and your life in general. So feel free, stop by the group, join in our Cal, and I'm going to be really good and record next week. And hopefully, oh, wouldn't it be awesome if I could have that pair of socks done by next week? That would be amazing. We'll see. I have some major room renovations going on for next weekend. So hopefully I'll still be able to get some knitting in. But otherwise, thank you for stopping by the little house. I'd love to hear from you. Have a great week and happy knitting. Bye.